The Spark and the Stillness by Lullaby Library. Meet Thomas. Thomas is an extrovert. To Thomas, the world is a giant stage, and every person he meets is a potential new best friend. When he wakes up, he feels like a flashlight being switched on. He recharges his energy by being around others. The louder the laughter and the bigger the crowd, the brighter Thomas shines. For Thomas, being alone feels a bit like a rainy day, quiet and a little bit lonely. Now, meet Kimberly. Kimberly is an introverted soul. To Kimberly, the world is a beautiful library full of secrets to be discovered. When she wakes up, she feels like a delicate seedling. She recharges her energy by having quiet time all to herself. While Thomas gets energy from the outside world, Kimberly's energy comes from the inside. Too much noise makes her feel like a radio with the volume turned up too high. At school, the playground is Thomas's favorite place. He loves leading the group, shouting out the rules of the game, and high-fiving everyone who passes by. He is great at thinking on his feet and making sure everyone feels included in the fun. Sometimes, though, Thomas forgets to stop and listen because he is so busy talking and doing. Kimberly prefers the corner of the playground where the old oak tree grows. She sits with her friend Maya, and they talk about things that matter, like what the moon is made of or why ladybugs have spots. Kimberly is a wonderful listener and notices details that others miss. While she isn't the loudest in the group, her words are chosen carefully and are full of kindness. Think of energy like a battery. Thomas has a social battery that works like a solar panel. It stays full as long as he is in the sunlight of other people's company. If he spends a whole Saturday in his room, his battery starts to drain. He might get restless or grumpy because he needs a people boost to feel like himself again. Kimberly's battery is different. It's like a phone that she charges at night in the quiet. Every time she goes to a party or sits in a loud classroom, she uses up a little bit of that charge. By the end of the day, she might feel socially fried. It doesn't mean she is sad. It just means her battery is low and she needs to plug into some peace and quiet to fill it back up. One Friday, Thomas invited Kimberly to a huge neighborhood festival. It'll be great! There will be music, games, and everyone from school will be there, Thomas exclaimed. Kimberly felt a knot in her stomach. She wanted to be a good friend, but the idea of all those people felt exhausting. "I don't think I can go," she whispered. Thomas felt hurt, thinking Kimberly didn't want to spend time with him. To be a good friend to an introvert like Kimberly, Thomas learned a secret: give them space. He realized that Kimberly's no wasn't about him. It was about her battery. Now, when Thomas wants to connect, he sends a text or leaves a note. He gives her distance with love. He knows that if he lets her recharge, she will be ready for a small, quiet hangout later. To be a good friend to an extrovert like Thomas, Kimberly learned a secret: show up when you can. She realized Thomas feels loved when people join his adventures. Now, Kimberly makes a short stay plan. She goes to the party for 30 minutes to cheer him on, then heads home when her battery gets low. Thomas appreciates that she showed up, and Kimberly stays happy because she didn't drain herself. The world needs both the spark and the stillness. We need people like Thomas to start the parade and lead the cheers, and we need people like Kimberly to write the stories and listen to the secrets. Whether you are an extrovert, an introvert, or somewhere in the middle, your way of being is a gift. Just remember to check your battery and be kind to those whose batteries charge differently than yours.